There's a faulty part of me resting till it gets the best of me, lets me reach for the structure and then it shoves on my arm. I expect to be late in a rush cause it's smart and it deafens my head to negate the buzz of the alarm. Though I said it, I slept through it. Wait, which one is the mark and who meddled? I wrestle with blame, we're drunk up at the bar, then I'm shredded to death the next day. Hungover, I march to the set of this expletive play of what's known as a farce. The director resents and degrades. I flub all of my parts and I exit the stage and I claim I'm numb to his remarks. I'm an expert in lesson in pain. Cut over the scars of the flesh that is left can remain. A touch pure as the dawn, but the second it festers, I rage. Destruction of the facade, ain't no guessing the recipe's flavor. Crunched under the char, it's excessive in plenty of ways. I'm stumped, then I restart, cause if it ain't perfection, I fade. I run towards the dark like this medicine kept in the shade. He crumples up the yard, I regressively step in the baby is dumped with the water. The penalties heft on mistakes is much heavier harsh. So when I mess up, reset the game, and thus never go farther. Vet the rejection and hate. I'm huddled in my guard, so instead when I'm sent a grenade, I can bump it out the park, but he tends to deflect any praise. Lumps it with the snark, my perception is yes, I'm afraid. I fumble at Winard, I'm sweating whenever there's bets to be placed. Stuttering over the odds, I'm leveraging the defensive delay. Shuffling the cards, I'm petrified of success and acclaim. He stumbles over the blocks, every hex is accepted with grace. He's comfortable in the loss, he projects the trajectory safe. It's control he can charge.
Sympathetic attention to gain, the shrub nobody wants.
And it's at the expense of his angst, he gun solo, it's hard. Incessant delays does most of the harm. And when a wave of depression came, he jumped over the barge. And in my dread I was led astray, and I dug holes in my yard. My ex suggested we separate, cause I suffocate with art. But there were many more pressing plagues that were stuffed within the card. And then when I checked out, I felt my brain shuddered in response. Ain't no prep for the sense of shame when your woman knows you lost. I felt dejected, my selfish ways crushed my lover's heart. And then my plus one departs, I think, were plucked from the arc. I temporarily end the ache for sluts, hoes, and thoughts. On a bus home I'm starving cause my stomach's full of knots. And as I slept on his bed of blades, he's puffing a cigar cause he deceptively fed me day. Drugged me with his charms like a sedative, hence the haze. You're somehow absolved, knowing there's someone else in charge. As you plummet and you fall, I'll relent and self-deprecate and publicize my flaws, turning these lemons to lemonade. And a punch filled with straws, and everyone begs me to get a taste. It's ugly but it's strong, it's a struggle to evolve from a duck into a swan. Yet this devil won't let me change. He's sucking with his claws until he collects every debt I pay. I'm stuck within these walls, I'm living within an enemy state. I'm mine, but instead of a stranger penning these checks together the states, the enemy's name is mine. You to know that my mind is my foe and it binds for the throne. I try to get a hold of this eye, but it won't subside and it grows. On the sock and the pose of my fight and the own, and I privately thrown to the sockets I call to be private and close. So right in this tone where I'm highly exposed, hope's light and the load of the lies and the load and the size of a bowl. This time of me hope I survive to be old and wise and bestow. But despite that I'm over the life that I broke, the price of atonement is bagging alone that I'm out of control. When I'm driving it home, every wind of the road is the kind of the roads. If behind me is broke, sticking like a roll forward to hide from my ghost. But the self-sabotage is a complex process where the conflicts fight upon my own impulsive thoughts that I'm haunted at night by the both of a psychic oppose. So hype up goals, and despite this he chose to recite the divorce. And reclined as a drone, in the stifle of the work that he cried of remorse. And the cycle of always divided my soul. One side's gotta go, but I just cannot decide about the parasite of the host. Oh!